Good morning, viewers at home. We want to look at some tricks on quadratic equations. When you have a question involving a quadratic equation, and maybe it's an objective question where you have options, so instead of going through the stress of factorization and all other steps, all you have to do, like we have done in the previous lesson on quadratic equation, you get the two factors. That is, you get two numbers that when you multiply them, you get plus 30, and when you add, it will be minus 13. So those two numbers are minus 3 and minus 10. So if you don't know how to get these factors, please refer to the previous video we have done on solving quadratic equations. So when you get your two factors, you have just one or two things to do to get your final answer. First thing is change the sign of the two factors. This is minus 3, it turns to plus 3. This is minus 10, it turns to plus 10. Now look at the squared letter. What is the coefficient? This one, the coefficient is 1. So we are supposed to divide each of these factors by the coefficient. But because it is 1, whatever we divide by 1 will still give us the same answer. So that means whenever the coefficient is 1, when you get your two factors, just change their signs. So your answers will be plus 3 and plus 10. But when your coefficient of x squared is more than 1, this is 2. You multiply 2 by minus 12, that is minus 24. Then you get two factors of minus 24. That when you add them, it will give you plus 5. That is minus 3 plus 8. So we've gotten the two factors now, minus 3 and plus 8. Then the first thing to do is change their sign. The minus will become positive, the positive will become negative. Then the last thing is divide each of them by the coefficient of the squared letter. This is 3 over 2. This is minus 8 over 2. So this will give me 1.5, or this will be minus 4. So these are the roots of this quadratic equation. So we can see that there is no need for us to factorize and collect like terms and all those steps if the question is an objective kind of question, not theory. The last one here, 5x squared plus 19x plus 12. You multiply 5 by 12. That gives us what? 60. 60. That is positive 60. So we are looking for two numbers, two factors of 60. That when we add, will give us 19. That is plus 4 and plus 15. Now, the first thing to do, like we did here, change their sign. This will be minus 4 and minus 15. Then we divide each of them by the coefficient of x squared, that is 5. So minus 4 over 5, minus 15 over 5. So minus 4 divided by 5 will still remain minus 4 over 5. And minus 15 over 5 will be minus 3. So these are the roots of this equation. So with this short method now, when we come across a quadratic equation in the objective, this will go a long way in saving our time. Thank you.